Hello, hello. I wanted to jump on today to talk about my issue with Disney spas and salons. I'm not sure if any of you have experience with Disney spa and salons, but after many problems with Disney spas, I decided that I was going to post about it in December. And so I wanted to talk a little bit more about that and tell you why I have problems with it, but also if you are interested in using a spa and salon, some strategies that might work to make it a better experience for you. So, what had happened was I accidentally went viral during my last cruise. I had a massage on the first full day on the Treasure. And at the end, the massage therapist tried slipping in a bonus receipt. So I'm signing off on massage one, massage two, and then, oh, there's a third receipt for products that I didn't ask for. So I said, I didn't ask for these products. I don't want them. And I left. I didn't get charged for them. I did not take the products, but I was just frustrated that there's always this like sneakiness and pushiness around the Disney spas. So, after having multiple experiences like this and trying to figure out how to navigate them, I just on the cruise ship posted a video basically saying that I'm done with Disney spas because of the different tactics they use. The last time I checked, it has 1.4 million views on Instagram, and that doesn't count all the other platforms that it's on as well, but Instagram is where it really took off. It did get the attention of Disney Cruise Management. Pro tip, if you want to post something about Disney, you might want to wait until after you're gone because they did not love that, of course. But having something that goes viral like that means that you also hear from lots of other people who have had bad experiences and also former employees. So I've been able to kind of gather some information to tell you about more than just my own experiences. So that's kind of the gist of what happened in December. And the general issues basically are number one, upselling. So upselling is the main issue that I have had. It is often preying on insecurities to encourage you to buy products, to treat the insecurities like, oh, you have cellulite, here's a thing that can help. Oh, you're stressed, here's a thing that you can use in the shower, et cetera, et cetera. Many people have left with lots of products that they didn't intend to buy. So in my case, I didn't consent to the products. I didn't sign. I didn't go. But some people sign without realizing how much it's for because they think, okay, yeah, I said I would love a lotion or a scrub. How much could it be? And the people that have DM'd me and commented have told me that they have spent upwards of $600 to $800 on products they didn't know that they were getting. So upselling, and many times it's connected to preying on insecurities, is one of the main issues. Another issue that many people have had is the salon employees and spa employees spending time on talking rather than the service itself. This is something I have had a couple of times. One time, the massage therapist put her chair and my chair face to face, like we were in a therapy session. And we spent a lot of time talking like this when all I really wanted to do was get to the massage, and it ate into the time. And so that's another issue. Um, Another one that popped up from people in comments and DMs was the service, I keep wanting to say massage therapists, but it's not just massage therapists. It's spa and salon employees often insult clients. And one example was a same-sex couple being offered a husband and wife package, which doesn't make any sense, and also is pretty insulting. And these issues, although my issues tend to have only been at the spa because I've never used the salon services, people did tell me that they had had the same experiences at the salon. So it seems to be consistent between the two. So, you go to get some makeup done for formal night and they try to upsell you on some things that you didn't ask for, that sort of thing. Disney's position, here's where Disney stands on this, I believe. So all the spas on most cruise lines are owned by one spa world. They are not Disney owned, they are not cruise line owned, they are owned by one spa world. However, if a former One Spa World employee is correct in my conversation with her, Disney has a lot more control over the services and the spas and salons than most other cruise lines do, and they have a higher standard, I am told. According to this employee, Disney has a three strikes policy for employees, and that means if someone like me complains and says, "Hey, there was an extra receipt I didn't ask for. I don't really like this upselling," that counts as a strike. And according to this employee, a former employee, if they get to 3 strikes, they are either fired or transferred to another cruise line that allows or, doesn't discourage the upselling. So according to them, Disney does prefer that they don't do it, but my experience is that they almost always do. Disney's management did come and get me on the cruise, and they wanted to make sure that I knew that that wasn't their standard, and they said that they wanted to make it right. They did give us a free couples massage on Castaway Key, and it was perfect. But I want everybody's experience to be like that, not just somebody who has posted a video that's gotten a lot of attention online. It was amazing. Like, it was relaxing. Castaway Key is a great setting. I'd only ever done it in the salons on the ship, but the fact that we weren't moving, in the bed and we could just hear the ocean and feel it, and they obviously did not upsell us because they knew that was one of my complaints. I was like, "I just want everyone to have this experience." So I know that they are capable, and it's just disappointing that it took negativity because I don't prefer it to be negative, but after so many times of trying, I didn't feel like I had any other choice. So, what happens if you want to use salon or spa services during your Disney cruise? So, what I would do is I wouldn't indicate any issues on your client intake forms. Like, don't say that you're stressed out. Don't say that you're conscientious about your weight or aging or any of that stuff. Don't do any of that. It's just say no, 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 no to that stuff. And a lot of people have said that they literally just write no upselling on these forms. And so that seems like another good approach, no upselling. But you might also want to say no upselling, but I will tip. And I personally like this approach because I am always into tipping well for good service. And so if I can just tell them, you are going to get paid, but just please don't upsell me because I'm more likely to tip if I can walk away without feeling like I've been pressured. And also, don't sign any receipts for products or services you didn't ask for. So I was given a receipt for products I didn't ask for, and I walked away without the products and without the charges. But so many people told me that they walked away with hundreds of dollars of products that they didn't want. And I would say, don't do that. That is a huge waste of money. And it is really sending the wrong message because then they're just encouraged to keep doing it because they make money. I did hear from lots of people who their spouse went to services and didn't know that this was a possibility and they came back, so spread the word amongst your whole travel party as well. But since I made a video that says I am done with Disney spas, I think I have to personally be done with Disney spas, but I wanted to at least pass on some strategies in case you are interested in maybe getting a massage during your trip or getting your hair done, because that is always a fun aspect if it goes well. But I am curious if you have any thoughts or tips on your own experiences. But this seems to be a pretty common issue. And what I would really like for Disney to do is fix it. I don't want them to necessarily come and talk to me about the standard. I want them to just fix it and make sure that the issues are resolved, because it's just not what we would expect from Disney, even though they're not owned by them. They are located within their premises. And I would really like the issues to be fixed. That's what I would like. And if they can do that, maybe I'll be back. But until then, I'm just going to remove the spas and salons from my upcoming cruises. But I'd love to hear from you. And I appreciate you